This was before the stream, 5175. Oh my God. It is just past 11 p.m. on Pacific time on a Wednesday night. Highguard has crossed under 3,000 concurrent players. Oh my God. I thought it was going to be like maybe like 43, 44. And I'd be like, that's really bad. 29. We're getting to Concord level of numbers. Not there yet. But when you start talking the same ballpark, that's crazy. Especially if you consider that Concord cost money. Highguard is free to play. This is unbelievable. I can't wrap my head around this. Don't worry, guys. Highguard boss says the player count doesn't matter. Oh, good. Phew. The game is saved. We're good. Highguard boss Chad Grader insists it doesn't matter how many people play the game and that it's important that those who do love it. I mean, what are we doing here? Do not light a match. There's enough gaslighting in this room to explode a city. And an interview with Polygon, leading devs from Wildlight Entertainment, which is made up of around 60 employees. Well, no, Wildlight has nearly 100 employees total at the company. Maybe they're talking about developers who worked on Apex Legends and Titanfall, shed light on some of the team's thought process during development. They explained that they had a new competitive shooter pitches every day before settling on what would eventually become Highguard. Here's the problem that I have, and I've talked about this multiple times when it comes to making a video game. If you're just sitting back and listening to pitches, sure. I mean, maybe you'll find a hit buried in the rough where someone has an idea and bring it to you. But it's kind of counterintuitive with entertainment industry and what made gaming special back in the day, where developers had an exciting idea that they really wanted to make, and they would learn how to code just to make their passion project. And now it's turned into, well, now I know how to code. I don't have any ideas. Let's figure something out and just make that, and hopefully people will play it. After years of wild exploration, game director and studio head Chad Greener believes they've landed on a format that is totally unique. I don't think that there's a game out there that is like ours, he said. I think there are games out there that have elements that you'll see in our game, but I honestly feel that nothing out there is a similar experience. Let me point to the chart. Here's what we're learning. It doesn't matter if your experience is different or unique or special. If it's not fun and drawing a crowd, it doesn't matter how different it is. It's now fallen to 2,800 people. Highguard boss cares more about the game being loved. I wonder if Firewalk Studios was paying their employees with love. I wonder with checks of good thoughts and virtue signaling. Does that pay for their housing? However, it's fair to say that things are off to a shaky start. Despite some promising early reactions, the player count and Twitch viewership has plummeted, and the game has been flooded with negative reviews on Steam. But Griner insisted that the team is only focused on creating a game that people love rather than the number of players. Well, you failed. Because if the game really was a game that people loved, out of the nearly 100,000 people concurrently playing it on launch, we're like 1 week removed from that right now. Where are they? They didn't love it enough to come back. So you failed at making a game that people love. Whether it gets 1,000 people or 100 million people, it doesn't matter. That sounds pretty communistic. What matters most is that the game is loved by the people who play it, he added. After all the experimenting, the game wound up being a 3v3 shooter made up of multiple phases: a fortifying phase, a looting phase, and a raiding phase. There's now a permanent 5v5 mode too. It's a far cry from Apex Legends, and they could only take this kind of risk by breaking away from Respawn. Quote, one of the biggest problems with having the success of Apex is you're kind of locked into the success of Apex, said lead designer Mohammed Alavi. We try to hopefully be creative and innovate in the shooter space. As an independent CEO, as an independent studio, CEO Dusty Welch believes they have more freedom to reach their goals and have Highguard be beloved by as many people in the world as they can. Well, make up your mind. Does the player count matter or not? Because if you want the people around the world to love the game, you need people to actually play the game. Highguard immediately review bombed as Steam ratings plummet. This is the story they talked about. Mostly negative reviews right when it launched. People were offering legitimate critiques and frustrations about the game. And Wildlight was just like, hey, thanks, but we know what we're doing here. We'll listen to you. We'll make it 5v5. Didn't work, didn't fix it. They should have had beta testing. They should have had focus groups. They should have not been inviting influencers and whining and dining them to give fake reviews of, oh, it's great. I love it. I really love it. Even though it was the most perfect environment for me, flown out there and wined and dined and everything given. And I had a bonus package and all these cool things they gave me. After that happened, nobody wanted to trust any of these influencers with anything they said. What would have been more genuine was just have the game launch and just have people take it up and see if they like it or not, and not pay for the reviews. But we see how that turned out. So it has come up quite a bit to, at least instead of mostly negative, it's mixed with 27,000 reviews. 45% are positive. Not recommended. This J Viper, not recommended range. Positive, negative over time. That's, I wouldn't argue that it's improved on the reviews. It's just less people playing it, less people curious about it. And the ones that are coming to it are getting around to it because they finally have time to play it, and they're probably taking to it a lot better than the looky-loos, which is what you get when you have a free-to-play game. You have everyone just coming in and being like, yep, not my thing. Stash my ash. Why aren't those positive reviews playing Highguard? Good point. Game was a wasteland with 3v3 mode. 5v5 is absolutely a better pace and actually brings purpose to the farming and looting side of the game. W devs for not blaming the community and actually listening. Definitely worth at least trying and forming your own opinion. Fair enough. As funny as it is to think that there are people saying that the YouTube grifters just want this game to fail, I haven't really seen that. I mean, sure, you're going to get that here and there. I've just seen YouTubers covering it being like, this is a wild situation. And almost like a onlooker at a car wreck where you have to like slow down and look at it like, what happened here and how did this happen? This is going to be an incredible case study for the future of game making. And unfortunately for Wildlight, it looks like it's going to end up in the same basket as Concord. It's down to 2,700 now. Every time I refresh it, it goes down another 100 concurrent players. And it's not the middle of the night. It's just past 11 o'clock Pacific time. There's still a lot of people. California is a pretty big place, guys. I don't know if you know this. The entire West Coast of the United States, pretty big place. And worldwide, it's daytime. Like, where is everyone? This is insane. I genuinely can't get over this. Okay, Juan. You weak Twitter content creators are the lamest MFers on the platform. Some of y'all swear by Steam charts, and it's stupid as fuck. This is replying to Kyle for this. It's amazing. What do you want people to do? Not look at this? This is the telltale sign of if the game is going to be successful or fail. The game has failed. At this point, I'm calling it. It's official. It's failed. the studio will be dissolved. Everyone will be fired. It might not happen tomorrow, might not happen next week, but it's coming. And the people working at Firelight, I hope they understand that and that they're not surprised by it when it happens. And for anyone that's trying to call me out on this right now, I want you to remember this moment and say, man, Smash was right. A week after the game, he was saying the studio is going to shut down. You just wait. Remember this moment. Wildlight is going to be another Firewalk Studios. One game and done. But I'll leave that there.